welcome to the Abraham Drinking Podcast for our Browns vs. Steelers pre-game party. We will talk about random bullshit for the next hour to an hour and a half. We are uncensored, unedited, and no holds barred, covering everything and anything from beer to bitches, rags to riches, sports to courts, bars to cars, music to movies, just about anything and everything. We are live on Facebook Live every Monday night at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 5:30 p.m. Central Time. Please follow us across all social media. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok. You can also find us on what, Aaron? Pornhub! But you can find us on all listening platforms such as Spotify and Apple Podcasts. As always, I'm the sexy Gretzky George Gretzky alongside Mr. Dilbert himself, Aaron Adams. And of course, the one night, Aaron, we have our Browns Steelers party, our Steelers fan doesn't show up. Mr. Mark is not here tonight because he is afraid of what's about to happen.
Good grief.
Good grief. Good grief. Good grief. Good grief. Good grief. Good grief. I don't know. I drink beer, two beers and I'm feeling queer. No, I'm just kidding. Ruh-roh. Starting early. But Aaron, how the hell are you today?
Oh, God, I was just waiting to get out of work today. I was lined up, ready to go. They're like, you're
this is going to be a problem.
There ain't no problem.
I need to get one of those beer drinking helmets.
The little
yes. I have one, but it's not a helmet. It's a dog pound. Ooh, ooh. Grizzly is our dog pound of the week.
Yes, you are, Grizzly. Good boy.
But yeah, it's been, I worked today and, you know, did the normal thing. But you know what today is? It's Browns Steelers Day, baby. And I'm ready. Oh, you ready, Aaron? Are you ready?
I am ready. I'm
ready.
I'm just mad that ESPN just had to put the Saints at Carolina.
Well, the Browns are on ESPN, but it's the ESPN with something app, through the app. I forget what it is.
Oh,
I think.
Well, I think we're on ABC today.
Yeah, Channel 5.
Yeah.
Channel 5. But before we get started with the Browns Steelers talk, don't forget, next week we are live from Anderson Sports Pub in Mentor on the Lake for another live show. So if you can't watch us live, or if you want to see us live in person, Anderson's Sports Bar in Pub. Be there. We're going to have a lot of good times, some trivia, some sports talk, just a little bit of everything. You never know what you're going to get at a live show.
No, you won't.
It's very random as hell. So be there or don't. Because if you're not there, we don't care. Some bitch, be there. But yeah, be there next week. But, Aaron, I'm going to start off with a video just to set the tone for tonight. Just to set some tone on the Browns-Steelers rivalry, baby.
Oh, God.
Here we go.
Good old Bill Kelly.
Football didn't get any more old school than the Steelers against their arch-rival Cleveland Browns.
In my opinion, it is the best rivalry in professional football, Pittsburgh and Cleveland.
It's true that familiarity breeds contempt, and Cleveland and Pittsburgh are surely bitter foes. Two longtime rivals from the NFL's pre-merger days. Two blue-collar cities just 130 miles apart. They know each other nearly as well as they know themselves.
It was the 100th meeting of the Steelers and the Browns.
The women and children, baby.
Both teams were on full alert for what promised to be a good old-fashioned street fight.
Cordell Stewart.
Good.
Tim Couch.
Good grief.
Today, the AFC's oldest foe renewed one of sports' fiercest rivalries.
And the faces have changed, but the rivalry and hatred is still there. Coming up.
God, the hits back then were so awesome.
It's Cleveland and Pittsburgh next. It's one of the old
oldest rivalries in the NFL. For 51 years, the Browns and the Steelers have been a part of football history, leaving us with some incredible memories.
Hi, everybody. I'm Gus Johnson. Welcome.
There he is, Gus
Fuck
Boy.
that guy.
The Steelers and Browns are on top of the list.
Well, as you know, the Steelers and the Browns have been the hottest of rivals for about 45 years.
So the Browns-Steelers rivalry alive and well.
You know, I don't think that when you're playing Cleveland, you don't need to look very far for motivation. I mean, it's
Remember
it's
Maddox,
a
Aaron?
rivalry. It's
Sort of.
something that goes back a lot longer than
Early
all of us
2000s.
right here. So I mean, it's obviously anytime somebody beats you and you get a chance to play them again.
Maddox is
you
the
wanna go
quarterback
out there and
Roethlisberger
get it
replaced.
back. But you know, Cleveland's Cleveland. You want to come in here and win anytime you can.
Before the AFC North, there was the AFC Central. In this division, the biggest rivalry was between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns. Art Modell owned the Browns during this era and
Fuck Art
relocated the team
Modell.
from Cleveland to Baltimore in 1996. The Browns team name may have changed to the Ravens, but the intense rivalry is as strong as ever.
Fuck 'em.
Donovan makes a great point. Probably the best rivalry in football, in all of football, for that good 5-6 year run was the Steelers and the Ravens. And it used to make me mad, Dennis, because I would go, that should be the Steelers and Browns. And it is the Steelers and Browns. They just took the team to Baltimore. I don't know if we'll ever get that back. And there are a lot of young people that are listening to what we're saying right now, and they're going, what are you talking rivalry? You know what I mean? And it's like, you know what I'm saying. There was nothing like a Steelers-Browns game in the whole NFL. No one had the rivalry that we had, and it's gone. And I don't know if it'll ever come back.
Oh, it's back, Aaron. It's back. Because history always repeats itself, Mr. Dilbert. Woo! 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 Woo!
Do you know a Darren Satara?
Yeah, I know, Darren. What did he have to say?
You actually look better with that dumb helmet on, Gardner Minshew.
Shit.
What's wrong with Gardner Minshew?
Shit.
He came in and replaced Anthony Richardson, who got a concussion.
Shit.
And he won the game. So,
No, I'm a Baker boy. He's just upset. Aaron has his Baker band on right now. I just wear a helmet in case I fall over after drinking so many beers. That's the difference, buddy. But yeah, let's hop right into Browns Steelers. But if that doesn't get you excited, what does, Aaron?
beer.
Beer and puss. But no, it doesn't get much better than that. But Aaron mentioned this to me earlier. I forgot to put this in the show altogether. The Cleveland Browns are wearing all new white uniforms, including white helmets. Thoughts on the jerseys, Aaron?
I mean, it's not bad. I like the logo and the design. I mean, some people are like, "Oh, you copied off of the Bengals," but I mean, what? Wow, we're missing the brown shit pants. Ooh, you know what I mean? Fuck it, I'd rather have all the all white than.
I don't mind the all white. I don't like the Browns changing their helmet. I like the tradition of the Browns, the orange helmet. We really haven't changed the helmet much, other than we had the what was on the side, 32?
Yeah.
Jim Brown one year. And then something else I thought. Oh, there was a white stripe at one time for like the 19 whatever team.
I mean, it's just going to be this game.
I just like
There
tradition.
might be, well, actually, there might be 2 or 3 games this year.
No, it does look sweet to me. But I'm a tradition. I like sticking to what you know. Because there's been people that wore that helmet before them, you know?
No, exactly.
That's why I don't like the switching
Yeah,
of the
just-
uniforms very much. The helmet especially.
Just a money-making
Uniforms,
scheme.
fine. Change it whatever you want to do. But the helmet, you got to stick the helmet.
I can get along with that. Helmets are the helmets, you know what I mean? Uniforms
Right.
you can do whatever the fuck with.
Right. But, yeah, I just think there's people that wore that helmet before them, and I think you need to respect, the colors in the helmet. But the point spread tonight, Aaron, for the Browns-Steelers game, they are favoring the Browns -2 tonight. So that's good.
It is good. That's almost like a tie. I don't know.
Yeah.
When the fuck does a team win by 1 or 2? You know what I mean? It doesn't really happen that
Very
much.
rare. But, I mean, the Browns to be a favorite in Pittsburgh.
I think the last time we were, I don't know if you wrote this, but the last time we were favorited in
I have it
Pittsburgh-
right here.
1989?
The Steelers are home underdogs to the Browns for the first time since 1989 in Pittsburgh.
Wasn't even born yet.
Nope, me neither.
Good grief.
I was just
Good grief.
I was just in my daddy's balls.
Just swimming around.
Swimming around. Yeah, that's wild, though. Yeah, just swimming around. That is wild, though. That's a long time to be favored in Pittsburgh.
Good job, Darren. He said, I hate the Browns, but I took them on the money line.
Smart man.
Good.
And then the over-under for tonight for points scored tonight is 38 points. I don't see it more than 38 points. I'm going to go under 38.
You think both teams are going to struggle? I think it's going to take the Browns. It's going to take us a second. Like, I don't expect us on the first drive to really get a touchdown.
38 points is a lot to me.
Well, yeah, that's almost...
Like, all of our division games usually are like 24-21. But then that would be over.
Well, I
or
think,
like 17-20.
I don't think they're expecting Kenny Pickett to do much, but I think they're going to, I don't know. I think they're going to score some points. I don't know if it's going to be high scoring, but I think it'll go over 38.
You're going to be over 38?
Yeah.
I'm going to go under 38. I am going to go under. And then I do have the Browns winning by more than 2 points.
Darren said under. So.
Darren can't even read.
Well, join.
Just kidding. Love you, Darren. But key injuries moving into this game tonight. There are some players out for tonight's game, and some are game-time decision. Wide receiver George Pickens for the Steelers will be a game-time decision with a hurt hamstring.
Oh, if he doesn't play, then they're done.
And then also wide receiver Amari Cooper is also a game-time decision for the Browns.
He ain't going to
groin aggravation.
Deontay Johnson's out. I mean, that's why if Pickens doesn't play and Deontay Johnson, who are they going to throw the ball to?
Deontay Johnson is out for tonight's game.
He's out, so Pickens has to play. If Pickens doesn't play, then it's over. Then there's no chance for Pittsburgh.
So which wide receiver here is more valuable for tonight's game? Amari Cooper for the Browns or George Pickens for the Steelers? More valuable for tonight's game to play with an injury.
Probably Pickens for Pittsburgh. If they have any chance to win, he's going to have to make some plays, but even though he's going to be against it's probably going to be against Ward. Ward's going to probably be on him, which he's shut down Chase last week, so, I mean, that's already going to be tough. But we have other weapons we can use, and I'm pretty sure Watson now.
But Amari Cooper is...
Well, yeah, he is.
Deshaun Watson's number one.
No,
it's not
exactly.
even close. So...
Yeah, but we got weapons. I don't think Pittsburgh doesn't have any other weapons.
Yeah, especially Deontay Johnson's out.
What, Pat Freiermuth at tight end? Woo, that's going to...
Freiermuth.
Fry
you up in my frying pan.
So...
I don't even know what the hell I was just saying. But yeah, as I said, and Deontay Johnson is ruled out for tonight, so I think the Steelers are very hurting on the offense side of the ball. I don't know. I'm going to go actually Amari Cooper is more valuable, though, because he is the leading receiver when Deshaun Watson's playing. It's not even, like, close.
No.
There's not even another receiver close to what he catches again with Watson in the game. So I don't know. I think both teams, it's raining here in Menor, so I don't know if it's raining in Pittsburgh. I don't know how the weather's going to be, but I feel like it's going to be the old traditional, run the football, defense, got to play defense. Another huge injury for the Steelers last week, and he's out for quite some time, is defensive tackle Cam Hayward is out multiple weeks. He was hurt last week in week 1. Cam Hayward is the heart of the defense and is the big man that will be taken out of the trenches versus the Steelers. And I think this 100% benefits the Cleveland Browns in our run game, and I'm so okay with it. Run it right down their throat, Aaron.
Oh, yeah, he's always been a pain in our ass.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck
yeah. The dude's a fucking menace.
Oh, yeah.
He's an asshole.
Our fucking big old lineman could get to the linebackers without him being there.
That's what I'm saying. I think this definitely benefits Nick Chubb and our offensive line. Definitely. He's been a pain in our ass for how long? How many? I feel like this guy's been playing the last 20 years.
No, it's got to be at least 8+, 9+ around now.
I feel like it's been there forever. What's your thoughts on Hayward?
I forgot he was injured. So this is actually.
Yeah, he's out for like 8 to 10 weeks.
I mean,
says.
I don't promote injuries. I'm not happy people are injured, but for
Bullshit.
Cleveland Browns fucking victory, I mean,
Bullshit. I want Greg Williams back and paid to hurt people.
Well, the way I look at it too, he's still getting paid. So it's not like if me and you get hurt on the job where we're really getting paid. So
I'll get paid to drink beer.
I don't know, I'm just saying. So.
I'll drink Bud Light. I got a fucking arsenal down here at Bud Light.
Zach, you be nice, buddy boy. He's like, Hayward being out benefits the Browns' run game. What a hot take. You're damn right it's a hot take.
It is a hot take.
Scotty.
And then last week, as everybody know, Jack Conklin is out for season. We didn't get to talk about this last week. But Conklin is out, who suffered a torn ACL and will be out for the rest of the season. But he is getting replaced by a massive, massive man. Replacing Conklin is rookie tackle DeJuan Jones.
Oh my God!
And he's a whole lot of man. 6'8", 359 pounds, coming out of Ohio State. That's the only thing wrong with him. He's Ohio State. I don't like him.
That's the only thing wrong.
I don't like him. Only thing wrong with him. What are your thoughts on DeJuan Jones last week coming in for Conklin?
I mean, I think we all knew that he was going to start at some point. I don't think we thought it was going to be week 2. But here we are. Here you are.
That
is
your
first NFL start against Pittsburgh, Cleveland Browns. I mean, what else can you you dream of that shit.
Fuck yeah.
So.
6'8", 359 pounds.
God.
Aaron, you're a lot of man. But that's a lot of man.
Yeah.
That's a lot of beef.
Yeah, that's his beef is the lean beef. He's the 90-10. I am the 73-20-37 or whatever. I am not the
kid can't even math. Kid can't even math.
Oh,
but this is what worries me about DeJuan Jones.
What? Oh, this little bitch.
This is who worries me about DeJuan Jones, rookie tackle.
Well, I hope
starting.
I know I just said it.
Is T.J. Watt going up against a rookie tackle?
Well, on some plays you're going to have to double team Watt. That's just, you got to double team him on some plays.
You better hope your fucking ass they double team him.
Well, yeah, you're going to double team. You're going to send.
But remember, double team takes one person out of the route. So like a tight end chips. Now the tight end's slower to get in his route. Ooh, by a lot. I'm going to take this helmet off now, if that's all right.
Oh, of course.
I'll fix that.
Good grief.
Starting to sweat in there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God, I could hear it clear as day now. Yeah, I think this guy, we've talked about this multiple times on the show. This dude has a motor that doesn't stop.
Nope.
He's just non-stop, just aggression and speed and tip passes, hit quarterbacks, hit receivers, hit anything that comes in his way. The dude is legit.
Just don't let him make any big plays tonight. If he gets a sack, he gets a sack. Just don't let him, no forced fumbles.
No strip sack fumbles, none of that
none
bullshit. None of that bullshit. Sorry, my iPad's malfunctioning. It might be the user, though. Probably the user. Where are we at here? Oh, Conklin. All right. We've talked about this many, many times. More sacks in tonight's Monday Night Football game. I'm pretty sure TJ had 2 sacks last week. Myles Garrett only had 1. But who will have more sacks in tonight's game? Myles Garrett or TJ Watt or maybe someone else?
Well, you said that maybe somebody else.
I'm saying maybe someone else. Jeez, I have shit all over me.
I think TJ Watt will have more because I think Pittsburgh's going to double the fuck out of Myles Garrett, but Zadarius Smith might get a sack or 2 tonight. That'd be great.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's going to be TJ Watt because, especially with Hayward out, now they can really focus on different other things. And I think Cleveland Browns' defensive line is more so many more guys that can get to the quarterback now than not just Myles Garrett like it's been in the past. So I'm going to go T.J. Watt, more sacks tonight. I'm a Browns fan, but no strip sack fumbles.
Well, that's all. That's what I'm saying.
Just sacks. Just sacks on, like, first down, not third down. I have shit all over me. I should never put that helmet on.
Well, because Watson's going to try and run it, and he'll probably take a sack trying to run the ball, trying to get back to the line or whatever.
Right.
Like, I mean, it's like one of those sacks where it's not really a sack, but it is because it's behind the line of scrimmage. So.
Right. Yeah, he'll run and get back to the line.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, I'm definitely going T.J. Watt, though. I think he's just high motor. He just doesn't stop. He never goes away is the problem.
No, basically, unless he's injured. It's the only way he settles down.
Right. Moving a little forward. So far this season, I'll be a dead honest, quarterback, neither one of them have impressed me whatsoever. Last week, Kenny Pickett threw 232 yards, 1 touchdown, and 2 interceptions last week in a loss to the 49ers, while Deshaun Watson threw for 154 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception last week in a win against the Bengals. The only thing that Deshaun Watson got last week was a win, but neither one of them impressed me. What are your thoughts on these two quarterbacks right now? They go into tonight's matchup.
Like I said, I think Watson might start off a little bit iffy. I think he's going to start off iffy. It's the first road test. People are going to be yelling and calling him names, so it's going to take him a little bit of time to settle in, but that's where Nick Chubb's going to come in and settle shit down. I mean, Pickett's going to have a tough time. I mean, our defense looks good. He's going to have a tough time. So, I mean, in reality, if the Steelers, I know, if you can't run the ball, like it's for both teams, but if Najee Harris...
Do you love my spelling?
Bigger
performance. Kid can't even spell tonight.
Oh, good grief.
Good grief.
But, I mean, it's going to be Watson. If Pickett does anything against our defense, if he gets over 200, 250 yards, I mean, and not even the garbage time yards.
Right.
Like, he might get the 225, but, if we let him drive down the field at the end of the game.
I'm saying it right now, I'm sick of, it's his first road start. People are yelling at him. I want Houston Texans, Deshaun Watson, back now. $260 goddamn million. Get your goddamn throwing arm. Fucking humming 70-yard touchdown passes. That's what I want. I want Baker Mayfield 2-0 back that threw for 280 yesterday. That's what I want. $260 goddamn million.
You know what Baker's probably thinking? God, Mike Evans, don't go away because he wants a trade and he's hoping for a trade.
Yeah, but Mike Evans scored back-to-back weeks.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He
ain't leaving.
I was going to say
I thought Mike Evans got paid now. I thought they paid him. I thought they got a 1-year deal done.
I don't know.
I could be wrong.
I don't know. I just kept saying he's playing but waiting for a trade. But
what's Darren's comment on Baker Mayfield?
Nothing.
Because he's the stud. And I'm going to get into it here in a little bit. Sheesh. Oh, I love that chug. I could hear it in my phone. Oh, it's just the volume. So you said Deshaun Watson's going to have a bigger performance tonight?
Yeah, performance.
I did this last minute. My God. Yeah, I think Deshaun Watson has to play better than Pickett. My opinion, you have, what's the receiver that I said was out already?
Deontay Johnson.
Yeah, you have Deontay Johnson out. You possibly have Pickens out. So there is no Pickett to Pickens. There ain't no Pickett to anybody tonight because we got no Browns defense. Schwartz defense. That's what's going on tonight. But, yeah, definitely Deshaun Watson is going to have the bigger performance tonight. I can't believe I spelled that wrong. Kid can't even spell or read.
Good grief.
Tonight is, while we're on Kenny Pickett, tonight is Kenny Pickett's first ever Monday Night Football game. Do you know how many Monday Night Football games Deshaun Watson has played in, Aaron? Or what his record is?
No, I don't.
If you were to guess how many Monday Night Football games he's played
I'm
in.
guessing he's Probably around 5, and I'm going to go with that he's probably 5-0.
Fuck, Aaron's good at this. Aaron is fucking good at this. Deshaun Watson is 4-1 all time on Monday Night Football. I don't know if that's an advantage for tonight, but I guess we'll see. I guess we will see. That's a pretty good record, 4-1 all time.
No, absolutely.
All right. NFL trivia. This moves right into what I'm saying. Which NFL quarterback has the most NFL wins on Monday Night Football? I don't know why I was trying to do the ESPN, but that was the first song that came.
I'm going to go with Brett Favre.
That is a great guess. He's technically in second place with 19 wins on Monday Night Football.
I wasn't going to guess Peyton Manning or Tom Brady. I don't think it's one of them. I just never really imagined them playing. Well, now that you're smiling, maybe. Is it Tom? No.
Could be.
I don't know of any. It has to be. It has to be one of them people who played.
There are two people tied for number one.
Really?
All time.
Oh, Drew.
And they are tied at 20 wins apiece.
20 wins, Jesus. Oh, could it be Drew Brees?
Well, Brett Favre had 19. It's not Drew Brees, I'll tell you that. Don't look at the comments, you cheating son of a bitch.
Well,
he's always doing these comments and cheating.
Well, I already had my guess, and I was already wrong. Monica Clark says Aaron Rodgers.
Not Aaron Rodgers.
Dan Clark says Bradshaw, but he's a bunch of laughing.
Not Bradshaw. So there are two. You ready?
Yeah.
You were right kind of with Tom Brady with 20 and Dan Marino. So Tom Brady and Dan Marino are tied for 20 wins apiece on Monday Night Football. That's wild. 20, that's a lot of wins. I wonder what his all-time record. I didn't look at what their all-time record was on Monday Night Football, but it has to be like less than 3 losses, you would think.
Something wild like that. God, that's a lot of primetime games. That's just Monday Night Football for Tom Brady. That doesn't even include all the Sunday night games and then the couple Thursdays.
Like Monday night used to be. There wasn't Sunday night way back when. Monday night
was it.
Was the primetime game. There wasn't Thursday night, Saturday night. There was 1 and 4 on Sunday, and then there was Monday Night Football. One game, not like tonight. There's 2 games, which is bullshit. Of course, the Browns are on Monday night. There's fucking 2 games going on.
No, don't worry. Bryce Young will get destroyed.
Always getting railed.
Bryce Young's going to get fucking hammered by the Saints defense. So
always getting railed.
They'll tune over. Don't worry.
Yeah, but Tom Brady and Dan Marino are tied for 20 wins apiece on Monday Night Football. That's still a wild stat for me. I don't know.
That's just impressive, for your team to make that many.
Well, you have to be relevant. You have to be relevant for so long. What the fuck is going on? God damn it, Donald. There's always something, Whether it's volume. What the fuck? I'll turn the bitch off. We don't need no fucking screen.
No, we don't.
Bullshit, we need the screen because I got more content. God damn it! But, yeah, Brett Favre came in at he had 19 Monday Night Football wins.
I thought for sure it was going to be Brett. Like, I was thinking Tom, but I just thought...
Did I actually change the channel? I think I fucking changed the input. Oh, I did. Look at that.
See, I guess Brett Favre because I would have thought Tom Brady since he's just played on so many different Sundays and Mondays that like it would have been more spread out.
You were pretty good with guessing Brady though. Aha, and we're back. We're back, Jack. What kind of operation we running, Aaron?
Pretty bogus.
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 Bogus. What do we go to 1978? Pretty bogus operation. Oh, shit. All right, moving forward. Aaron just said bogus.
Bogus.
dare I say it?
What?
Will getting rid of Baker Mayfield ultimately haunt the Cleveland Browns? Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are 2-0 in 2 games this season. Baker Mayfield has thrown for 490 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, and has a 104.4 passer rating. Will Baker Mayfield ultimately haunt the Browns? Could you imagine the Browns versus the Bucs in the Super Bowl? And Baker beats us? That'd be some scary shit.
I don't want to think of that's cringeworthy. God.
I would be fucking still parting my dick off because I'm a Baker boy, baby. People hate me for it. I don't care. I think the dude's a stud.
I mean, if he makes the playoffs this year, like I'm not gonna be like, oh, we should have kept him. I mean, there's a tight chance in that division he's gonna make the playoffs. That division's really not that good.
What if he throws for more yards and touchdowns than Deshaun Watson this year?
It's a whole different division, so I mean, it's a little skewed.
All right, let's not include divisional games. So was that 11 games, right? Yeah, out of the 11 games that are non-divisional, who throws for more yards and touchdowns, Baker Mayfield or Deshaun Watson?
Well, whatever. There's factors. Nick Chubb, they got Rashad White. Woo. But, I mean, it'd be a little bit crazy.
Their receivers are better than Cleveland's.
Well, yeah, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin. I mean, that's a stars fucking duo.
So do you think Baker Mayfield will ultimately haunt the Browns over time?
I don't think over time. There's a small chance at the end of the year they'll be like, he might have better stats. There's a small chance he might.
What if he goes to the playoffs and we miss him?
What do you mean we miss him?
We miss the playoffs. Baker makes the playoffs. Browns miss him.
If Baker goes, he makes the playoffs and loses in the first round, I'm not gonna shed a tear or be like I'm not gonna be like, come back. I miss you.
Even if he throws for more yards and touchdowns.
He needed to get out. I mean, good for him. I'm happy for him, but he needed to get out. It's one of those things where it was done here. He's somewhere else thriving. It's what happens with Cleveland. All of our players go and they do great other places. And this is a prime example.
But what's crazy to me about
he wouldn't have done
2019-2020, he was incredible. Remember the playoff year?
Well, yeah.
I mean, the COVID year?
Yeah, Landry, yeah.
And then 2021, he hurt his shoulder, at week 4, week 5. But through those first 4 weeks, he was like a top 10 quarterback in the NFL. Do we not remember this, as Browns fans? Do we not remember he was top 10 until he got hurt? And then he fucking hurt his shoulder and everyone's like, oh, he fucking sucks. Yeah, he's hurt.
Yeah, we had this talk.
Motherfuckers. Fires me up. Aaron's got a Baker band on. Yes! But no, I think it's going to ultimately haunt us, paying Deshaun Watson $260 million. So if he don't pan out, we are fucked, big boy Aaron. We are fucked.
Yeah, basically.
Right in the fucking pussy.
Basically.
Yeah, we're fucked.
Well, let's just give, when we do this show, and if he's 5-1, 6-0, then I'm...
6-0. I can't wait to have him up here and put a dash and an O next to his jersey. I hope they start 6-0.
That would be wild.
That'd make me cream.
That would be wild.
All right. Me and Aaron are going to talk about our favorite Browns and Steelers players of all time. We're not Steelers fans, but we can respect a Steelers fan or a Steelers player.
Well, yeah.
We just because they're good football players, you know? So let's start off with your favorite Browns player of all time.
You go first. Go first.
Oh. After I just fucking jerked off Baker Mayfield for the last 10 minutes. My favorite Browns player of all time.
Woo! I started watching football in 04, 05. So, I don't really, too many people before that, so my earlier time is limited, but I really liked, there's probably 2. You got Josh Cribbs, That man played.
That's a good one.
That man played his heart out, and that man had some huge, one of the best kickoff returns.
And to mention, he probably has the best kickoff returns against Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
He had 2 in one game, and the one was insane. He was like right on the sideline and then juked back and then back to the end. He was fun. Dude, he was unbelievable.
And then the linebacker, DeQuell Jackson.
Oh, I remember DeQuell.
Yeah. I mean, that man, dude, I wish there could be a DeQuell Jackson. He could be our middle linebacker now. That would be fantastic.
Oh, man. Favorite Browns player of all time? Oh, this is tough because, like, I go back. So my first memories of Browns is 2000, like the 99 season when Tim Couch came back. So I remember I got the little Browns fucking from McDonald's. You went to McDonald's and ordered, it was like a kid's meal. And it was a Browns Tim Couch bobblehead. I'm sure you've seen it. I loved Tim Couch for whatever reason.
Don't you have the one? Isn't it Tim Couch inside the Brown Stadium?
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about.
I love that.
I have that somewhere.
I have it
it's
somewhere too in my house. I fucking
but
love that thing.
That made me really like Tim Couch, and he was so fucking good coming out of Kentucky. People don't realize, like, and I wasn't even like, I was young at the time when they came back. I was 8. So like, Tim Couch was the man. Everybody had the Tim Couch jersey. Everybody. I still have my Tim Couch jersey. So Tim Couch is one of them. Cribbs, I liked Cribbs, but I used to get pissed off at Cribbs because he couldn't catch the goddamn football at receiver. Could catch a mile-high punt. And then, God. There's so many names coming to mind. Aaron Shea. I loved him at tight end for whatever reason.
Freaking, I don't know how that man didn't get signed somewhere, but remember Gary Barnage went off.
Yeah,
for
Gary
like
Barnage, the tight end.
Fucking Gary, I don't know. He like after that 1-2, he just died. Not died,
And
but he just went.
another player that I'm going to mention right now is Peyton Hillis. Was one of my favorite. Dude, that fucking dude came at you. He wasn't juking side to side. He was coming at your ass and said, "Make this tackle."
That man made the Madden cover.
Yeah, he was on Madden. We'll talk about a Madden curse.
That's great.
Whew.
Monica said Bob Golick, Brian Sipe, Ozzie Newsom.
Oh, going to old school, yeah.
And then she said Dan is one, but like I mean,
that's before our time.
Like I love them, but like I
but you just didn't see them.
You
didn't know them, right?
So I mean, it's like, believe me, I love the highlights. I love watching that. But can I say it? No.
Who's your favorite Steeler of all time? Just because you respect the way they played.
Troy Polamalu.
I was going to say.
I mean, that man played his heart out. That man jumping over the line, one-handed interceptions, reaching under, just, I mean, the heart. And he didn't play that dirty. I mean, you might have had I can't really remember that many dirty plays from him.
I loved Troy Polamalu, ball hawk. Probably the best safety to ever do it, along with like Ed Reed. There's a few others, but I remember playing backyard football growing up, and the Steelers' defense was always fucking good. And we'd always play in this mud pit. And I forget who it was. It was either James Ferrier, Larry Foote. I think it was Larry Foote. And they would make a big fucking play. They would pop up and fucking kick their foot high, and a piece of mud would go flying. That was the original foot kick, and I think it was James Ferrier, Larry Foote. I want to say it was Larry Foote just because his foot.
Yeah.
Neapolitan. But no, I really liked that. So when I was playing backyard football all the time with all our friends and whatnot, I would make a fucking big tackle, and I would fucking get up and kick the ground, like kick the grass up, and it was fucking awesome.
Monica said Bradshaw. I don't
Fuck
know.
Bradshaw.
I don't know if she means favorite or hated, but and then the bus Bittis. Bitus?
Jerome Bettis.
Oh, that's what I was thinking.
The bus Bettis?
That's what
it's
they
Jerome. Yeah, Jerome Bettis was good too.
Monica, he does have friends. You be nice. Jeez.
Yeah, Jerome Bettis was a good one. How about most hated Steeler of all time?
Fucking Jerome Harrison.
Jerome Harrison?
Yeah. The defensive end, 92, played dirty as fuck.
Is it Jerome? Is his name Jerome? No, it's not Jerome. Is it Jerome?
I thought it was. No, that's a running back. Oh, God.
Yeah, Jerome Harrison was the running back for the Browns. Like, James Harrison.
Yeah.
James Harrison, 92 for the Steelers. And then he went on to win a Super Bowl with the fucking Patriots.
That dude fucked up Colt McCoy.
Well,
he fucked up Josh Cribbs.
Not Cribbs. Who
that
was
dude.
Who was the receiver that he fucked up? It wasn't Cribbs. It might have been Cribbs. It was Massaquoi. It was fucking Massaquoi receiver. I can't remember his name. They deserved it. We were so bad during that time. They were just fucking us up.
I mean, dude, some of those hits were fucking. Like, I like big hits and shit. But
I love it. I think Cincinnati should allow what's his name to come back because I like him too.
Perfect.
I love him.
Perfect.
Bring him back. I want football to be back to football. I don't want this pansy ass. Put flags on these motherfuckers. What are we doing? Favored?
Monica. No, we're hated.
Oh, we're hate.
Monica said Franco Harris most hated.
Yeah.
And then thanks, Pat. He was correcting me. James Harrison.
James Harrison.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said Jerome Harrison. That was the fucking Browns' shitty running back. Like during that weird run, like, we had such bad running backs. Most hated Steeler of all time.
I mean, because no one else really.
I fucking hate Ben Roethlisberger. I ain't gonna lie to you. Respect him because he's quarterback, does his thing. Fucking hate him. He got out of fucking trouble all the time. Like, not only legal trouble, but pass rush trouble. And, like, I don't know, he would just make a fucking play. Like, he would get out of it and run for 20 yards. Pissed me off.
Nobody could take that dude down.
No, he was fucking so good when he was younger. And then, of course, he comes in as a rookie. I think he replaced Tommy Maddox that was in our video earlier. And he came in and goes 15-1. 14-1 or whatever, 15-1 as a starter. I'm like, this motherfucker.
Well, yeah, that defense.
And defense was good. Well, he also had a great offense.
Yeah.
He had Hines Ward, Plexico Burress.
Oh, yeah. Hines Ward talked a lot of shit too.
Dude, there was some. Oh, Hines Ward was good though. He's a head coach for the XFL right now. We talked about that earlier.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right. Moving back into the Browns-Steelers game for tonight.
God, it's 8:20 yet, but
we're getting close. In the AFC North, we all know you have to run the football when it gets late to the season. Ground and pound. And usually whoever can run the ball in our division will ultimately win the division. Who will rush for more yards tonight, Nick Chubb or Najee Harris?
If it's not Nick Chubb, that's going to be a problem.
They think Kenny Pickett's down without receivers, so they might run the ball a bit more.
I know, but Najee Harris is a more down north and south. I mean, he can bounce to the outside a tiny bit, but I mean, well, the thing is, I think they might use, I don't know, that James Warren, their second running back, they might use him a little bit more. I don't know what their offensive scheme is, so they might, well, he catches the passes, he catches a lot, so I don't know. It depends if Najee plays or is a three-down back. Because Nick Chubb is going to be a three-down back tonight.
No, he fucking better be.
No, he will be.
Fucking better carry the ball 100 times tonight.
I don't want John Kelly touching the fucking
1,000 yards. 100 carries, 1,000 yards tonight, Nick Chubb. What do you say to that?
100 carries?
100 carries.
Jesus.
100 carries, 1,000 yards, and 10 touchdowns. Talk about fantasy. You might win a lot of money.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's got to be Nick Chubb, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't in my notable injuries. Pretty sure there's an offensive lineman out for Pittsburgh as well. But then again, we have the rookie, so we have an offensive lineman out. But thankfully, we have a guy that drafted. Yeah, you got to go Nick Chubb. I mean, I think he is the second leading rusher through the first week. I think he's number 3 through the first week. I think there's 108, 105, and 102.
Yeah.
So you got to go Nick Chubb. I mean, that fucking dude, I see his workout videos in the offseason. The dude's insane. The dude, he's scary. Imagine that dude running at you. Fuck that. So who you going rushing for more touchdowns tonight?
Oh, for more touchdowns?
Oh, I said, the first one was yards. So you said Nick Chubb yards, right?
Yeah.
I also went Nick Chubb yards. What about touchdowns? I'm going Chubb as well.
I was going to say they might be just tied. I think they might be both tied at 1 tonight.
Oh, you're so gentle tonight. I'm going Nick Chubb. Both categories, more Nick Chubb, more rushing yards. Nick Chubb, more rushing yards and touchdowns. Ooh, that was a good one. That was tasty of my tasty little blue brand Bud Light. Steelers head coach, got to talk about him, Mike Tomlin.
Do we gotta?
We got to talk about it because something that is very impressive to me, because I've coached football for a very long time, and what Mike Tomlin has done as a head coach is pretty impressive in my mind. Like, if it was any other team than the Steelers, it would be much funner to talk about. But the Pittsburgh Steelers head coach, Mike Tomlin, has never had a losing season in his 15 seasons as a head football coach for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tomlin has a 156 92-1 record in his 15 seasons. What are your thoughts on Mike Tomlin?
The one tie?
One tie.
Who was that against? Your Cleveland Browns.
Was it the Cleveland Browns?
The Hurricane home opener.
Oh,
game.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Jesus.
Oh, I was pissed. I tailgated that whole thing. I walked to West 6 all the way back to the Muni lot, and it was pouring rain. I'm just drenched. I think that was the day I get back to my car with Tommy, and I think my car's battery was dead, so me and Tommy were so fucked up. We slept in my car, and Tommy had AAA, thankfully. AAA, like 3 hours later, knocks on our window, wakes me and Tommy up, and finally AAA got us jumped or whatnot, whatever needed fixed. Me and Tommy drove home. We went to Red Robin, got unlimited French fries and burgers, and then we went home because we were exhausted.
I remember leaving that stadium. I'm just like, how do I feel about a tie? I'm like, it's the Steelers. Like,
it's like kissing your brother,
like
your sister. It's like kissing you, Aaron. Salty.
Come here.
Salty.
Come here, big boy. But no, it is. I mean, it is impressive. I mean, to not have a losing fucking season, that is impressive. And you are in the AFC North. I mean, it is impressive. Got to give him credit.
I mean, to not have a losing season. Bill Belichick has had a losing season.
No, exactly.
That's wild. It's wild. All right. Score prediction for tonight's game before we end the show. What do you got for me, Aaron? Also, while Aaron thinks, any online friends listening, please comment on a score prediction, and if you're the closest you need to hit it on the head. You need to have the exact score. Make sure you say 24-21 Browns win, because we will send you a complimentary Abraham Drinker t-shirt. Woo! So you have to hit the score on the head. I will email it to you. Not the shirt. Yeah, I'm going to email you the shirt. I will send it in the mail, or however, if I know you, I'll just give it to you. But closest, you got to hit it right on the head. Make sure you say the score and who wins. And I will send you a custom Abraham Drinker t-shirt. But Aaron, what will be the score tonight?
Browns 24. Your Pittsburgh Steelers 18.
18. Oh, they try to make a comeback and they go for 2 and get 18?
Yeah, there's going to be something like that.
Okay. Would you say 24-18?
Yeah.
I'm going 27-17. Your Cleveland Browns. Make sure that's well documented. And I'll keep up with the comments.
Yep.
Aaron, any last skid marks?
No. Please, God. I just want to go down to the Titans game next Sunday with a 2-0 record, and I want to have a bigger party than even the home opener. Please, Lord.
I agree with you.
And the last time the Browns started 2-0 was back in 1993. It is 20 years later. Let's go.
I agree with you. But that's going to do it for tonight's show of the Abraham Drinking Podcast. Please share the show, tell a friend, follow us on social media, catch us next week and throughout the week. Hasta la vista, and go Browns, baby! Here we go!